AI is booming in 2026, and right now there's a global gold rush happening. Some people are already cashing in, and many don't even realize they're standing next to it. And here's what nobody really tells you: the gold isn't going to the people who know the most tools. It's not going to the people who spend all day watching tutorials. It's going to the people who have learned a small set of high leverage AI skills. Skills that help you turn ideas into outcomes and let you move faster than everyone else. I started noticing this when I wrapped up a full day's worth of work before lunch. It was not because I worked harder, but because I let AI do the heavy lifting. The people moving ahead are not smarter or luckier. They simply learn a few clear skills that turn ideas into real work and real money. It's not about collecting the best tools, it's about learning how to use AI practically. So in this video, I'll show you the 6 AI skills that put you on the winning side in 2026. These are simple skills, but they compound really fast. Let's start with the first one. Stay with me, because skill number 4 is the reason I stopped paying freelancers $300 every month. The first is prompt engineering. Many people think that asking questions and expecting the best answers from tools like ChatGPT, Claude, or Gemini is prompting. But prompt engineering is different and is still a relevant need today in AI. It's the skill of giving AI clear context, constraints, and instructions so it produces useful and predictable results. Let me show you what I mean. A beginner might ask general questions like, give me business ideas. But someone who understands prompt engineering starts with context. They would ask something like, I can spend around 10 hours a week. I have experience in writing. I don't want to be on camera. I want an online business I can run solo. My goal is to make $3,000 per month. Ask me clarifying questions before suggesting ideas. Both these persons would have the same AI, but the output would be completely different. This is prompt engineering. You guide AI to think the way you want it to. To make things easier, I want to give you a simple framework that you can use for most chatbots. Whenever you prompt AI, include 4 things: context, who you are and what you're trying to do; constraints, time, budget; skills, limitations; reasoning. Let the AI reason deeply before answering. Outcome, what result do you want? Stop conditions. What the AI should avoid. For something like Claude Cowork, this is done differently. Claude Cowork works with your own files and produces an outcome. Use this 4 prompting framework for it every time. Context, what you already have, like files on your computer. Task, what you want done. Output, what you want back. Constraints, rules to follow. For images, we use this 4 framework when prompting. Subject, who or what. Context, where and what's happening. Look, camera, lighting and style. Mood, feeling. Then, for the videos, always use this 5 framework when prompting any video generator model. Subject, who or what. Context, where and what's happening. Action, movement, subject plus camera. Look, camera plus lighting plus style. Mood, feeling. When you structure prompts this way, AI stops giving you generic advice and starts giving you actionable answers. Once you master prompt engineering, every other AI skill becomes easier, because you're always starting with better inputs, and better inputs always create better outputs. Now that you know how to give AI better instructions, let's talk about how to make it think step by step. The second skill is AI reasoning and decomposition. Think of AI as a thinking partner you work with step by step. So instead of trying to solve a huge problem all at once, start smaller. For example, if you want to build a business, you can begin with, help me find a niche with demand. Now show me competitors in that niche. Help me shape an offer. Now map out a simple way to sell it. You're basically having a conversation with the AI. You give it one piece at a time, and each answer makes your next question better. That's how you get higher quality results. This process can also be called an AI chain of thought, which means thinking step by step to solve a problem or answer a question. The AI looks at each part, thinks about it carefully, connects the ideas, and then gives the final answer. It is like showing your work in math instead of only writing the answer. And when you combine this with prompt engineering, you stop feeling stuck. The third skill is AI workflow automation. Once you know how to talk to AI properly and how to think through problems with it, the next stage is getting AI to handle repetitive work for you. Most people still use AI in the manual way. They open ChatGPT, paste the prompt, copy the answer into another tool, tweak it a bit and move to the next tool. and repeat the whole process. Yes, it works, but it takes a lot of time. Instead, you can build simple workflows where AI does multiple steps automatically. For example, instead of manually researching a topic, then outlining, then writing, you set up a workflow where 1. AI researches the topic, another turns the research into an outline, another turns the outline into a draft, all connected. So one input triggers the whole chain. You don't have to touch every step. This is AI workflow automation. You don't just use AI, you set up systems that run for you. And once you start thinking this way, you stop trading time for output. You start scaling what you can produce. This skill is crucial because automation gives you leverage. The same hour of work suddenly produces more results than it used to, and that's a massive advantage in 2026. There are 2 levels to AI automation. Let us consider a scenario in which users want to use Nano Banana for visual assets. At level 1, users upload reference styles, ask Gemini to study them, and turn that analysis into a reusable prompt. They then create a custom gem using that prompt as instructions. In practice, this becomes a miniature, personalized version of Nano Banana Pro trained on a specific visual style. At level 2, system builders focus on automation. They still define a clear prompt and style in Gemini, but instead of creating a gem, they connect Gemini to other tools using automation platforms like Zapier. That prompt becomes a system instruction that carries out the work independently. That brings us to the next skill, which is using AI agents. The most common way of using AI is to use it reactively, like asking a question, waiting for the answer, and then deciding what to do next. But in the case of AI agents, it works differently. Instead of giving them a single task, you give them a goal, and they figure out the steps. For example, instead of saying, find me leads, you say, find 100 potential leads in this niche, collect their contact info, and organize everything in a spreadsheet and email it to me. The agent breaks this into steps on its own. It will search, filter, collect, and organize everything with very little input from you. This is what makes AI feel less like a tool and more like a digital assistant. And when you combine agents with workflows, you can build systems that run almost by themselves. That's real leverage. Some platforms now let you create simple AI agents without coding and by just chatting, like Zapier. Using the Copilot feature, just type anything you want and the agent builds it in minutes. All you have to do is connect your tools and then publish. In 2026, people who know how to use AI this way will always move faster than people who don't. The 5th skill is using AI with your own knowledge. One of the best skills to get more out of AI is to connect it with your own information. The information can be anything like notes, documents, PDFs, website content, and your internal knowledge base. So instead of saying, tell me how I can lose 20 pounds, you say, I've attached my diet plan and details about my health situation. Based on this information, help me create a realistic weight loss plan. Now, I won't give you answers based on its general trained data. It will pull answers directly from your data. This is often called retrieval augmented generation, or RAG. In simple terms, it means AI plus your knowledge. Why does this matter? Because it makes AI more accurate and relevant, and way more useful for real work. You can use this for customer support, content creation, training materials, and internal processes. And once you set it up, you can reuse it again and again. It saves a massive amount of time. The best tool that uses your information to create other usable assets is Notebook LM, where you can paste text, paste links from YouTube or your website, or even PDFs as input. Then you get mind maps, slides, videos, audios, quizzes, flashcards, and infographics as output. Another practical way to use AI on your own sources is to create custom GPTs in ChatGPT and custom gems in Google Gemini using your own sources. This skill matters because people who know how to plug their knowledge into AI get better answers than everyone else, and better answers lead to better decisions. That's a huge edge in 2026. The 6th skill is AI-assisted content creation. Right now, creators are using AI to produce content faster than was possible a few years ago, publishing a lot, reaching more people, and turning their attention into real income. The key is that they're not letting AI replace their voice. They're using AI as a drafting partner, as we discussed in the previous skill. You can also do this by giving it direction. For example, you can say, this is my rough idea, this is my tone, and here's who I'm speaking to. Help me turn this into a first draft. Now, I will give you something to work with. You just tweak it a bit, add your personality, and make it sound like you. I can generate content in seconds, but you're the one who decides if it's actually good. You have to treat AI output as a first draft, not a final product. After getting the output, you should still read, question, and refine it. For example, if AI gives you a paragraph, you don't just accept it. You ask, make this clearer, shorten this, write this in a more conversational tone. Give me 3 alternative versions. This is how you shape the output and edit with AI. This skill alone massively improves quality because AI is fast, but you are the filter. And when you combine speed with good judgment, you consistently get strong results. People who master this don't just get answers, they get really good answers. This lets you create content much faster without sounding robotic. And in a world where attention is everything, being able to create quickly and still sound human is a huge advantage. If you start building even 2 or 3 of these skills, you'll already be ahead of most people in 2026. All of us are aware of the big shift that is happening, and the question is whether you're going to be on the side that benefits from it or the side that watches from the outside. If this video helped you, hit the like button so more people can benefit from it. Subscribe for more videos on using AI in practical, real-world ways. And comment below which skill you're going to start with. I'll see you in the next one.